Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. Last time we really focused on the Pokemon in the Safari Zone, and while we didn't catch all of the Pokemon, we did manage to catch a pretty good amount of them. I'm going to be leaving some of the rarer ones to look like some other time probably, along with the surfing Pokemon and the fishing Pokemon, because those are going to be a nightmare to catch. I'll be sure to show those off, whether it be on my own channel or on Toothless's channel, but we'll see where we go from there. Now, I actually did a little bit of training off camera. I didn't really get my Pikachu up too many levels, but my Kadabra is actually level 37 now, and you'll notice my Wartortle is level 33. And the reason for that is because we're going to be fighting quite a few Poison-type Pokemon, along with some, I think, Psychic-type Pokemon as well. The Gym Leader's Pokemon range between the levels of 37 and 43, so we have a really under-leveled team at the moment. But I suppose that's okay because, well, we take a look at our Kadabra's moveset. I've replaced Psybeam with Psychic, and Psychic is going to be doing a whole lot more damage. It does also have the ability to reduce their special defense, which is going to allow us to do even more damage. I suppose that when we're using Kadabra in the gym battles, though, we're going to need to be pretty careful because Kadabra does not have a lot of HP. Anyway, let's go talk to this dude. Yo, champ in the making. He always says this every single time. Fuchsia Gym is a tricked up place. It's riddled with invisible walls. Koga might appear close, but he's blocked off. You have to find gaps in the walls to reach him. Well, take a look at the tiles. Can you see that on the corners of the tiles that I'm walking into at the moment, they have little white patches? Yeah, those are the walls. So I suppose, keeping that in mind, it's going to be a lot easier to figure out where we're going to be going. I want to be taking out every single one of these people here, though, because extra XP. How about we switch into our Wartortle first, because, well, we want to be getting some more XP, more levels for our Wartortle. I'll head to the left first. Let's see you beat my special techniques. What do you mean special techniques? I'm worried now. Juggling. You're going to juggle the Pokeballs to completion. Why are you holding 3 in your icon when you only have 2 Pokemon? That annoys me so much for no apparent reason. Oh, that's dissatisfying. That's lying. No, that's wrong. You don't have that many Pokemon in your party. Is that your special technique? Pretending you have more Pokemon to try and, like, psych me out. Oh, psych me out. You actually don't do too much damage with Psychic. Maybe I have a really high special defense stat. I mean, Wartortle is a pretty bulky Pokemon, considering it's got a big fat shell on the back of it. But I don't really know. I don't really know how defensive my Wartortle is. Aside from the fact that I have a lot of HP, I don't know how defensive I actually am. Great. Fight's not going to be too much now. Actually, it's pretty decent still. I'll use Surf, because I believe that Surf is his special attacking move. Or maybe it's a physical. No, I think it's a special attacking move. Although I do kind of get it mixed up with other moves, or I feel like it's supposed to be a physical move when it's actually a special, because technically Surf, I suppose, is a move that a Pokemon can use to summon a tidal wave and ride it, but I don't know if the idea of Surf is to ride the tidal wave and collide with a Pokemon, or just to summon a tidal wave that will be dealing damage to the enemy Pokemon. I'm not too sure exactly, but I'm pretty sure that all Water-type moves in Generation 3 are special moves. So I don't need to worry about Protect. Well, not Protect. Reflect. Protect, like, completely negates damage. You had me fooled. You had me fooled! I thought you had 3 Pokemon, you didn't. Oh, what? Oh, right, because it's, like, dark on the corner. You can see that the ones we're walking on at the moment don't have cool corners, and that one does. So this guy's just standing here for no apparent reason. I guess extra XP? That's the only reason that they're standing in here. Strength isn't the key for this Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon is about strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. Oh, it wasn't for this Pokemon, it was strength for Pokemon. Well, it's more about strategy over strength. Okay, let's go with that. Yes, it's more about strategy, says the Pokemon that is, well, says the person with a Pokemon that has, well, a Hypno that's 5 levels higher than my own one. You can use Poison Gas and then use big fat attacking moves that can be doing way too much damage to me. Yep. Strategy. Yeah, look at this guy not using brute strength in any way whatsoever to take me out. I do, like, no damage to this guy. Hypno has too much health. Oh, no. Increased attack. I might be able to take this thing out if it doesn't try to hit me. Okay, see ya. Bye. Goodbye. Good night. We're done. Finished. No way we'll be surviving that. How are we going to do this? Because I got 3 level, well, below level 30. Level 37 Kadabra. But you see, my level 37 Kadabra does know Psychic, but it doesn't know anything else that is attacking. Everything else is just like status stuff. Please kill. Please kill, please kill, please kill. Nice. Even a critical hit. I feel like I probably would have taken it out then anyway because I'm around the same level as it. And while it's not very effective, it's still got the same type of attack bonus and it's a pretty damaging move anyway. Juggler Caden, what? Extraordinary! Yeah, I beat you with brute strength because... Actually, no, I beat you with strategy, technically. Now, I was just mentioning the fact that I actually don't have any other moves on my Kadabra aside from Psychic being attacking moves. I'm actually going to teach the thing Shockwave. I would like to teach Pikachu Shockwave, I suppose. But it already knows, I think it's Thunder Shock, and it will probably end up learning Thunderbolt later on. I can't change it because it's an HM. I'll go for, how about Recover instead? Reflect could be useful. But yeah, like my Pikachu will be learning some other electric type move at some point later on, and Kadabra cannot learn any electric type moves naturally. Everything that you're teaching to Pokemon like Kadabra, you have to do that through HMs and TMs. Unless it's just like progressive stuff, so you're leveling up and you're learning additional Psychic type moves. That would probably be the only way. Oh, we don't need to switch out because water will take me vented, so let's do that. Let's do this, and that, I guess. There we go. I was a magician once upon a time, but I dreamt of becoming a ninja, so I joined this gym. What? I don't get these people. These people are so confusing. Ninja, you're a juggler. You liar. Everyone in this gym lies, and I don't appreciate it. Prepare to get shocked. And this move can never miss as well. So this is a powerful-ish electric type move, but never misses. So that's pretty cool. I think the other move that I would like to be teaching my Kadabra would have to be Calm Mind. Calm Mind increases the defense, no, not defense, the special defense and special attack of it. So I guess that'd be a very helpful thing in battles where I want to be trying to sweep opponents, or in any battles where I want to sustain myself a little bit more, especially if I'm fighting special attackers, I suppose. And the fact that all of these Pokemon are Psychic types make it even more difficult for me. If I had Shadow Ball, I would be kicking your butts right now, but no, I have to use Shockwave to actually do decent damage to you. I get a feeling this thing's going to use Headbutt or something. And Headbutt's powerful, I don't want to get in the way of that. It's using Headbutt, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that to me. We're going to perform the old switcheroo now. Switcheroo into Fearow. Fearow is the highest level Pokemon of the Pokemon that are lower levels than 30, so I suppose I should be sending this in to get some extra XP and actually be able to do some damage to the Kadabra without it resisting Psychic. Eek! I forget how much damage Pokemon like Kadabra do. But then again, I totally forget how much damage they can take as well. They have like no health. No health, no defense. It's pretty insane. How about we go for a sneaky little Leer, and then we'll try using Fly. As long as it uses Meditate. Nope. Bad idea. What? We managed to resist that. We couldn't... We took more than half of our health in a Psybeam from a Kadabra, but use it from a Psychic from the Drowsy that did like nothing to us at all. This game is so confusing sometimes. Pokemon games in general can be very confusing at times. But hey, we've managed to take out all the jugglers, I think. I think that's all the jugglers. I think the other people in here are poison users. Yeah, they are. I could probably sneak past you, but I want to fight you. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals? Okay, I suppose so. But it really depends on what context you mean that statement. Ninja have a history of using animals. What do you mean by using animals? These people have really strange lines in this game. We just outspooked you. Our psychic outspooks the evil-looking face on your belly. Oh, damn, it has another one. You can reduce my attack as much as you want. I don't have any attacking moves. Fear my spoons! Are you fearing my spoons yet? You should be. If you're not fearing my spoons, fear them. I'm sorry, what? Sand slash. Oh no, Wartortle's fainted, that's right. Oh well. We'll just go for the psychic and hope for the best. Please nerf Alakazam. I'm not Alakazam. I'm Kadabra. I keep on forgetting that. Every now and then I will happen to refer to Kadabra as Alakazam because I wish it was an Alakazam. I'll have to trade it with like myself or something at some point so that I'm able to get a an Alakazam because it only evolves through evolution. I think we've got to go this way. Stop right there! The famed invisible walls of Fuchsia Gym have you frustrated? No, they don't. I think we're going okay with them so far. We're doing alright. This is Phil's Sansa Slash. You know how satisfying it is just to use one move and watch the health bar go from like all the way at max, all the way down to red, down to black, one hit KO, and you don't even feel like it's gonna one hit KO. I love that. I don't have a lot of PP for this move. I only have 10. So I think before we get to the gym battle, we're gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center to heal up and maybe go to the Pokemart just to buy a couple more things. Whoa, you got it! Hell yeah, I do. This is all because I'm walking around a poison-type gym leader literally just holding spoons. And yeah, I was going to say that this guy is still there. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? That's a good question. What did I descend from? That's not a question we're going to be getting into this time, otherwise we're going to be on it for a very long time. Okay, spoon power, go! Where does Kadabra find the energy to use all of these moves? Obviously it has pretty cool looking spoons that are connected to some kind of like, I don't know, intergalactic network of elements or something, so I could just be standing there and go, actually, I want to call on my psychic power and just spoon power, it just summons psychic energy or something. Oh, bad idea, I should have used Shockwave. And same with electric type moves, I can just summon electricity from my spoons. I wish I could do that in the kitchen, how cool would that be? It'd be really dangerous, but it'd be cool at the same time. I'm now just imagining like a cooking show where a cooking show crossed with some stupid fantasy scene or something, where it starts off as like a cooking show, a perfectly normal cooking show, and then it just breaks into like fighting and stuff, and then someone just pulls out a spoon and just straight up summons like these big lightning bolts and like shock someone, they get knocked out or something. I have no idea why I'm thinking about this, but for some reason, for some bizarre reason, I happen to be. I think about all sorts of random things. Easy kill, critical hits. Very, very nice. I think that we've now taken out every single one of the trainers in here. Yep, so the entrance to this guy's well, invisible section is kind of here. I'm very curious to know how these invisible walls are supposed to work, and also if that guy gets lonely in the middle of the gym, like all the time. But then also if any of the other gym leaders get lonely in their gyms, like all the time, because they don't really go anywhere. I guess the exceptions would have to be when the gym leaders are not around and you have to go and find them in like a cave or a dungeon or maybe even on a mountain or out in one of the grassy routes. Okay, we'll continue this little discussion after the Pokemon Center trip. There we go. The discussion is going to continue on the way to the Pokemart. So I suppose in the games, there's a lot more focus on the gym leaders being kind of like in the gym pretty much all the time. You can basically just walk in, you can wander on in, and you can go to the very end of it and you can fight the gym leader. And they happen to be there quite frequently. So it's not like they're never around. You can, and I think after you finish the game, you're able to go back and I think you can rematch them. I'm kind of just mindlessly wandering about trying to find the Pokemon. There it is. So do they honestly have like no life outside of their gym? I'd like to think that they would be doing something a little more interesting than just chilling in the gym all day. Because even though I haven't watched many episodes of the anime, I have a little bit with my sisters from a while back. The gym leaders tend to have a bit more of a life. They tend to go on journeys as well. And they get a lot more involved in the story rather than they just stay in there all the time. I feel like in the anime, they're probably going to be spending way less time in the gym because they don't have as many challenges. It's a lot more realistic. I am the only challenger in this game to this gym leader. Yet they're standing in there 24/7 expecting someone to arrive at some point. And that must get really, really tiring and really boring. So I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for every single one of the gym leaders. But at the same time, it's just a game, and I really just look too deeply into things sometimes. But I like discussion, and I like talking about things and thinking about things in a more interesting and different way. Plus, there's also a chance that a lot of other people have happened to have this same kind of thought cross their mind as well. Sometimes it can be a good place to start discussion. That's generally been a lot of things, actually, that I've brought up with friends and all that. I'll happen to say something really random, and most of the time they're like, what the heck are you on about? I've never thought about that before. But hey, on the odd occasion that it's something that is actually relatable, it starts conversation, and it's kind of cool. And this probably sounds really random, and it's just me rambling on about a whole bunch of nonsense, and it probably is. I don't know if anyone even understands half the stuff I'm saying, but that's okay. I'm sure that someone out there does. I'm just talking while sorting all of the stuff in my inventory at the moment because this is really like basic stuff at the moment. I just wanted to have all of my healing things at the very top in case anything happens in the battles. Let's go in and fight Koga now. Back through the invisible walls that I can kind of navigate my way through. I wonder who we're going to send in first. Because I would like to send in my Kadabra first, but at the same time, I don't really want to be sending in my really, really powerful Pokemon first. Because I guess I can then just sweep all of the enemy's team to completion, and then that's no fun. We've got revives, we've got full restores, we've got super potions, and other max revives as well. We've got healing and everything. I think we're pretty much set. Are we ready to go? Let's take on Koga. Fwahahaha! A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokemon. This guy sounds quite menacing. But I suppose poison types are kind of creepy types as well. I suppose ghost types kind of are a little bit as well. But they're supposed to be. Poison types just overall are kind of... I don't even know. Sometimes reading the lore of poison-type Pokemon and actually thinking about how they would be in real life, it makes you uncomfortable. Thinking of what actually is Muck? What is Coughing? What are all of these Pokemon, and how do they fit into the real world if they were to actually be in the real world? And in the Pokemon world, exactly what are they? And how do they interact with other things? I've now taken out the Coughing. I think I'm going to switch over into my Kadabra, because Muck is unbelievably tanky. I get a feeling I'll be able to take it out like nearly one shot maybe, possibly. I don't really know. I don't know how specially defensive it is. Not very actually. Ooh, and we got a special defense like reduced thing over there. That's good. Sure, you can increase your evasiveness. It probably means I'm going to miss next turn. But Hyper Potion followed by Psychic, that means if I miss, I can just use it again. And I will pretty much always end up hitting first because Kadabra is insanely fast. Boom. That should be a one-shot. If it's had its special defense produced, then yeah, it's a one-shot. Regardless of whether or not it's a critical. That's good. Very good. Level 40, I feel like I should give someone else a go. Who are we going to send in? Let's send in Fearow. You can strike fear into the heart of my Pokemon by literally just being creepy poison types. But I will strike fear into your heart by flying into the sky and having the name Fearow. Ow, don't do that. No, no, no. No. Don't you hit me with that sludge. Oh, okay, bye! What was the point of that? What was the point of that? If we go down, we go down and we go down together kind of thing or something, or what? You've taken out one of your Pokemon intentionally just so you can bring down another one of my Pokemon. That was pointless. Because I just sent in my Kadabra and we use Psychic again. And it's an easy win. Because Weezing doesn't have enough health. And probably also doesn't have enough special defense to take that. Anyway, we've defeated Koga. Humph! You're proving your worth. He says in a very grumpy yet accepting tone. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon rises. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Ah, take this too. And we get TMO6. TMO6 is Toxic. Cool. So we can now teach Toxic to our Pokemon. I think the Toxic is another one of those moves that a lot of Pokemon can learn. It might even be almost every single one, unless I'm mistaken. I might be mistaken. I feel like it's one of those moves that a lot of Pokemon can learn. I think. Or maybe it's not one that like almost everyone can learn, but it's a pretty common move for a lot of Pokemon to be able to use. Now, of course, my Fearow fainted, which made me kind of irritated because I still don't really get the point of it. We're still going to heal up in the Pokemon Center. Now, I didn't really show you guys at the start, but before I was playing a little bit while I was leveling up my team, and I went all the way back to... Where did I go, actually? I'll get my map up because it might be a bit easier to explain things that way. Town map. Help me out here. So, using my town map power, I went all the way back over to Celadon City, which looks really far, but in reality, these routes look a whole lot longer than they really are. I went to Celadon City, and then I went over to the right, into Saffron City. But normally, you're not really able to get into Saffron City there, so I'm just going to play a bit of a clip just to show you exactly how you're supposed to get into Saffron City from there. Cool, so you can now see that when I was exploring that route, I went into that tunnel, and as I was passing through, the officer was like, whoa, whoa, hang on a second, I smell tea, somehow. I know you have tea on you, and then he just straight up took the tea, drank it, and went, okay, you can go through now. Kind of just taxed me some tea and went, you best be on your way. So that was pretty much it. It was kind of confusing, I don't really know exactly why he did it, but I suppose that's how it happened. So Route 7, just going to pass straight through here. We have made our way into Saffron City. Sylph's latest product, released to be determined. Yeah, this place is filled with a whole bunch of Team Rocket people. A lot. Because I believe their headquarters is in this town, and of course there's another gym here. But, of course, we're not able to actually get into the gym until, well, we've beaten them. What's in here, actually? I can't remember. Oh, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that, no, 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 don't go into the fighting dojo, bad idea. I suppose we took on a double battle there unintentionally, and my Wartortle sustained some nasty damage, to say the least. I did get a couple levels there, though, so I'm not going to complain about that. Now, I need to find the Pokemon Center so I can heal up my Wartortle and be prepared to take on some more things. Okay, so I've just made it into the very center of the town, where we are going to be next heading into the Silphco office building. Which sounds kind of formal and nice and things, except it's going to be littered with all of these Team Rocket grunts and probably some administrators, maybe some scientists, who knows who we're going to be seeing them there. But I think I'm going to leave that for next time. So next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, what I'm going to be doing is going to be heading straight in here and basically just taking out as many people as I possibly can. We might be fighting Giovanni as well, who really knows, to be honest. Before I finish the episode, I generally have random rambling or talking or whatever that I happen to be able to say, I suppose. Because I can. Like, hi! I'm not just a gamer, I'm a real person, and I like to talk to people as well. Actually, before I started recording this, my cat decided he was going to come into my room, it was interesting because I was closing my door, and as soon as he saw that I was closing my door, he literally walked over to the door and started meowing at me, or like, let me in. So he came in and he said hi to me, and then sat on my bed, and as soon as I left the room, he just followed me every single place that I went in the house. I don't really know why. Cats are kind of weird and attention seeking. Do any of you guys have pets? I have 2 cats, and we've also got 2 lizards in the house. They're blue-tongue lizards because I live in Australia, and they are kind of native to the country, and you can have them as pets. So there's my really random, rambling, off-topic stuff just for the day. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking by for the rest of this episode. I hope you enjoy your day, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Hey everybody, I'm Mario the Smashery. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed and want to support this channel, give this video a like and be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Check out more of my videos, and I hope to see you all again soon.